There you got to see the varsity boys for 2025. Number 1, Derek Smith. Number 3, Koa Rose. Number 4, Bryson Byers. Number 5, Jaden Humphrey. Number 10, Liam Wilcox. Number 11, Griffin Self. Number 12, Brennan Heber. Number 13, Luke Johnson. Number 21, Joshua Riggs. And number 23, Brandon Gonzalez. Tonight is also the varsity football's second round playoff game. As that game gets started here in about 30 minutes or so, we'll bring you updates as this game goes along on how well our guys are playing down in San Antonio tonight. A lot of sports in Salado. A lot to pay attention to. We're excited to be here on the hardwood tonight, bringing you basketball action from inside the Eagles' nest. Our starting 5 taking the court right now from each side. The Rockdale Tigers, coached by Sean Lexima. And the very first game for Salado Eagles, first-year coach Jason Shanafeld. Also the tennis coach. And the tennis team did a fantastic job this season here in Salado. Excited to see what Shanafeld's team does here on the hardwood tonight. Moving out to center court for the tip-off. Rockdale Tigers on the east end here. Your Salado Eagles on the west end. First time I've called a game with a DJ. We have a DJ here tonight. The kids are excited about that. Of the tunes between quarters of the JV game. Congrats to the JV team winning tonight. Varsity, it's your turn. And the game has started. Rockdale taking possession early and turning over early with a back and forth. Derek Smith taking it out of bounds. Tossing in to number 11, sophomore Griffin Self. Calling traffic here. Bryson Byers driving on the inside, passed it back out to Griffin, puts it up off the rim. Bryson going for the rebound and hitting the hardwood for his efforts. Turning the ball over to the Tigers. Rockdale putting up a shot off the rim. Eagles fighting for it. Down low. Number 10, Liam Wilcox tied it up. Foul on the Tigers. Eagles taking it out of bounds. Griffin Self taking it down the court. Passing it over to Koa Rose, sorry. Smith put up the shot, missing, rebounded by the Tigers. Ramey taking point there, passing it off to Jeremiah Watts, puts it up and in. First score of the game, 2 points for the Rockdale Tigers. Self taking on the left side, passing back out to Bryson. Bryson over to William Wilcox, putting up for a 3. In and out. Rebound by the Tigers. Number 1 for Rockdale taking it down the court. Watts passing it back out to the left side. Ball out of bounds on the Eagles. Jeremiah Watts inbounding the ball here. Gets it over to Ramey. Ramey directing traffic here early. Taking it himself on the right side. It gets blocked. Number 1, Derek Smith. He takes it himself over here on the left side, driving the court. And a charging foul on Derek before the pass, turning the ball back over to the Tigers. Jalen Ramey looking for his lane. Pass back out to 12. Murphy put up the shot. Rebounded by Derek Smith. Self with the ball on the left side. Keep control. Passed it back to Smith. Smith up, off the rim, off the backboard. Rebound by the Tigers. Number 12, Charles Murphy. Number 10 puts up a shot for a three and nails it. DeAndre Stevens, 3 points. Timeout for the Eagles. 5:20 left in period number 1. Eagles 0, Tigers 5.
People usually ask me, what does it feel like to wear Yee Yee?
Feels a little bit like this!
And it feels a little like this.
Back to the action. Eagles inbounding. The west end here. Griffin Self. Bryson Byers. Bryson driving at the top of the key. Loses control. Rebounds it himself. Passes on the inside to Smith. Smith can't get control down on the baseline and loses it out of bounds, turning over to Rockdale. Jalen Ramey and Jeremiah Watts, your 2 guys up top here for the Tigers. Watts, it's a traveling call, turning the ball over to the Eagles. Nice stop for the guys there. Brennan Heber coming in for Derek Smith. Brennan passing in to Griffin Self. Griffin. Directing traffic. Pass back to Brennan, takes the shot, or a 3, bounce off the front of the rim, but a nice rebound from Cole Rose, and he puts it up for 2, putting the first points on the board for the Eagles. Oh, a dish down low for the Tigers. Back out to number 10, dribbles inside. Jumper that bounces off the rim, rebounded by Bryson Byers. And a foul on number 4, Jalen Ramey of the Tigers. Eagles take the ball out of bounds. Getting a press here from the Tigers. Griffin pulling it down to Brennan. Brennan shot goes up and is blocked by the Tigers. And it looks like we got a foul on Liam Wilcox. His first of the game. Tigers will take the ball out of bounds at half court. 4:03 left in period number 1. Eagles 2, Tigers 5. Jalen Ramey. On his traffic, number 10 pulls up, puts up a jumper for a 3. DeAndre Stevens putting 3 more on the board for the Rockdale Tigers. Griffin Self grabbing at the top of the key, passing over to Bryson Byers. Bryson kicking back out to Brennan, over to Liam. Liam driving on the inside, hits it off the backboard, rebounded by the Tigers. Ramey, the top of the key. 0 on the inside, losing control of the ball. Throwing it back inbounds and throws it right to the Eagles. Bryson Byers, who's taking it down the right side. Stutters for a second, goes to put it up. And a foul on number 0, John Fuller of the Rockdale Tigers. Eagles taking it out of bounds. Cole Rose inbounding, finds Griffin. Griffin himself pulled up for a shot for a second, thought twice about it. Liam Wilcox got stripped. And gets a foul as he was diving for the ball. Turnover to the Tigers. Watts inbounding to Ramey. Oh, Bryson with a nice little get there. Doesn't keep the ball, but and a turnover. Griffin Self stealing the ball, gets it stolen right back. Up for a layup, DeAndre Stevenson, he misses. Liam Wilcox calling his play here. Driving to the right side, kicks out to Bryson Byers. Bryson dribbling in. Out to Griffin Self, up for a 3, off the rim. Ball on the ground, rebounded by the Tigers. And they get called for travel. Turn the ball back over to the Eagles. 2:16 left in period 1. The Tigers up by 6, 2-8. Cohen inbounds to Griffin Self. Griffin over to Bryson. Bryson back out to Cohen. Cohen up for a jumper for a 2 off the rim. Cannot get it to fall. Griffin Self diving for a rebound. Knocks the ball out of bounds. Derek Smith back in the game. Kicks out to Liam Wilcox. Smith. Griffin, the top of the key. Passing over to Wilcox. Wilcox back to Griffin. They got a travel on Derek Smith, turning the ball over to the Tigers. 1:45 left in the first period. Jalen Ramey directing traffic, driving up the right side for a jumper, puts it up, hits the rim, rebounded by Derek Smith. Kicking it over to Griffin Self. Self inside to Heber. Smith turns the ball over though. Long pass to DeAndre Stevens, up for a jumper, puts it, swirls around the rim, in for 2 for the Tigers. Up by 8. Griffin Self driving himself down the middle of the lane, kicks out to Liam Wilcox. Liam dribbling, kicks over to Bryson Byers, up and in for 2. Shortening the lead by the Tigers to 6, 4-10 with 48 seconds left in period number 1. DeAndre down to Jeremiah Butler. Squabble on the ground by Jeremiah Watts, puts the jumper up and misses, rebounds by Butler. And got a foul. Liam Wilcox down low. Tigers taking the ball out of bounds underneath the West End goal. 31 seconds left in period number 1. Rockdale inbounding, number 10. DeAndre Stevens nearly got it stripped by Griffin Self. DeAndre takes it himself, a jumper and a miss, and a nice rebound by Bryson Byers. Bryson over to Liam Wilcox, gets it back. Back out to Liam. Liam puts it up for a three, off the rim. Rebound by the Tigers. Stripped by Griffin and out of bounds from the Tigers. Eagles ball with 7 seconds left in the period. Self inbounds to Bryson, back to Griffin. Griffin Self kicks out to Liam. Liam up for a three, and he hits it. And that is the end of period number 1. Down by 3. It is 7-10. Your Salado Eagles finish strong in period number 1.
People usually ask me, what does it feel like to wear yee?
Feels a little bit like this!
And it feels a little like this.
Back inside the Eagles nest here. Got an update on the playoff football game happening tonight in San Antonio. They've already started there. And Salado is up 7. Salado 7, Rockport. Fulton 0. 10:53 left in the first quarter in that football game. Getting ready to start period number 2. Your Salado Eagles home opener for the guys here taking on the Rockport Tigers. Oh, I'm sorry, Rockdale. Rockdale Tigers. Rockdale inbounding the ball. Jeremiah Watts looking for a pass, finds DeAndre Stevens. DeAndre looking for the play to set up here, takes it in himself on the right side, goes up for a layup, bounces it off the rim, rebounded by Bryson Byers. Been several jumpers there by DeAndre Stevens that he hasn't gotten to fall. Griffin Self driving in, kicks out to Liam. Liam Wilcox for 3, and he hits it. Putting the Eagles tied up with the Tigers 10 all, 7:20 in period 2. The 12 going jumper on the inside. That was Charles Murphy. Got to travel for his troubles. Turns the ball over to the Eagles. Subs coming in on the Tigers side. Some tall boys too. Griffin Self inbounding to Liam Wilcox on the west end. Self passing over to Wilcox. Wilcox driving in, passing. A nice jumper that misses by Rose. Rose tries it again and gets it this time. 13-10. 3-pointer by Cole Rose. First time the Eagles have had to lead this game so far. A nice strip by Bryson Byers over to Wilcox. Wilcox finding Rose for a number 3. Another 3, missing that one. Fighting for a rebound though. Tigers get it and race down the court. Hitting from the corner is number 5, Braden Noblock. 3-pointer for the Tigers. There's Rose with another 3, and this time he nails another one. 16-13. Eagles, 6:02 left in period number 2. Number 11 driving in for the Tigers, kicks back out for a 3-pointer. I believe that was number 1, Jeremiah Watts. Nobody there for the inbound. Bryson comes back for Griffin. Griffin Self taking the ball down the middle. Takes it himself to the right side, kicks back out to Wilcox. Wilcox driving in, puts it up off the backboard and a miss. Rebound, Wilcox grabbing his own. Rose taking another 3, missing that one. Ball out of bounds or timeout. Timeout by the Eagles. We're gonna keep it right here. Thank you guys so much for watching tonight. You always catch these games. I thought we had a timeout. I was wrong. Sure felt like one. Felt like one. Jalen Ramey dishing on the inside. And a foul by Brennan Heber. The Eagles. Rockdale taking it out of bounds on the west end. Underneath the basket. Inbound to Ramey. Ramey to Watts. Puts it up for a three and misses off the backboard. Rebounded by Heber. Heber tries to pass it and gets intercepted by Josiah Smith, who puts it up 4-2, 16-18. Tigers in the lead. Griffin over to Smith. Smith back to Griffin. Self. Wilcox back over to Self. Self thinks about a three, pulls up, kicks it back out to Rose. Rose up for a three, and he hits it. 19-18. Eagles back on top. 4:32 left in the period. Kendrick Henderson. It's a nice little travel. Turning the ball back over to the Eagles. 4:27 left in period number 2. South. Wilcox trying to get past this press from the Tigers. Over to Smith. Smith over to Heber. Heber pushing inside, finds Wilcox underneath the basket, and he finds two. 21-18 Eagles. Ramey pushing in on the right side. Passing over to number 1. Jeremiah Watts puts up a three and misses. Rebound by the Tigers. Number 11, Josiah Smith, who finds the bucket for two. 21-20, Eagles still on top. Trading passes between Self and Wilcox. Smith finds the ball underneath the basket, though. Nice assist by Rose for 2 more points for the Eagles. Jalen Ramey pushing up the right side, passing back out to number 11, Josiah Smith, who puts it in for 3, tying up the game with 3:16 left in period 2. Self and Wilcox trading passes to get past this press. Finds Rose for a jumper. And a miss and a Tigers rebound. They miss on the pass, and it goes out of bounds, turning the ball over to the Eagles down on the east end. Rose inbounding the ball. Get to a stopping place. I have an update on the football game here in just a minute. Smith with the ball up top, driving down the left side. And a foul on the Tigers, number 1. Took that shot, must have just happened right after that foul. Smith inbounding, finds Griffin Self. Self directing traffic, pulls up, takes it to the left, takes Bryson Byers, nice pass to him, pulls up to the right side, and Wilcox finding Griffin Self for a 3 that's in and out. Rebounded by the Tigers. Still fighting are the Eagles. And a foul. Number 1, Derek Smith. Tigers taking the ball out of bounds. Just over half court. 2:30 left in the half. 23-23 all. Jalen Ramey looking for a lane, can't find it. Pulls up, passes over to DeAndre Stevens, puts up a 3 that bounces off and rebounded by Derek Smith. Liam Wilcox over to Bryson Byers. Bryson thought about a 3 for a second, dishes back out to Wilcox and over to Griffin Self. Griffin driving in, passes to Bryson. Bryson back out to Rose. Rose into Bryson. Can't handle it though. Oh, but he did get a foul. A foul on 0. John Fuller for the Rockdale Tigers. I'm sorry, that was on 11, Josiah Smith. Ball stays with the Eagles, 1:57 left in a half. Guys taking it out of bounds underneath the east end basket. Ball into Smith. Smith to Self. Self looking for a lane. He almost found it. Instead, he got a foul from number 1. Eagles out of bounds. Derek Smith inbounding the ball. And it's Griffin Self. Griffin driving in. Gets tripped up, loses the ball, turns it over to the Tigers. 1:40 left. Pass over to number 10, DeAndre Stevens for a 3. And you can count it for the Tigers. 26-23 Tigers. Derek Smith. Right side of the key, over to Self. Self finds Wilcox in the corner. Up for 3, no good. Last touched by the Tigers. I'm sorry, last touched by the Eagles. Tigers ball. Jalen Ramey taking the ball for the Tigers. Met at the top by Bryson. Bryson over to, DeAndre Stevens with the ball. Up for a jumper. No good. It is a travel before the shot. Turning the ball over to the Eagles. 1 minute left in this half. 23-26, Tigers on top. Fighting through this press are the Eagles. Bryson Byers up to the top. Over to Rose. Rose up for a 3. Finds the rim, but not the basket. And a rebound by the Tigers. DeAndre Stevens taking it himself, driving in, puts it up. Can't get it to drop. And gets a foul. Let's see who this is on. Number 3, Cole Rose. 38 seconds left. DeAndre Stevens goes to the line for the Tigers. Shot 1 is up and in. 27 Tigers, 23 Eagles. Subs traded out. DeAndre Stevens will take shot number 2. Up and in. 38 seconds left in this half. Full press from the Tigers, keeping the Eagles on their toes. Passes traded back and forth. Bryson on the other side of the court gets it. Stolen by number 4, Jalen Ramey. Passing down DeAndre Stevens, puts it up for a 3. Finds the rim, but that's it. And a rebound by the Eagles. 16 seconds left in the half. Bryson Byers dishes over to Wilcox. Back in to Bryson, who can't keep control of the ball underneath the basket. Turns it over to the Tigers. Fouled is DeAndre Stevens. 8 seconds left in the half. DeAndre inbounding the ball to Jalen Ramey for the Tigers. 6 seconds left. Hanging on to the ball. No, shoots a long 3. Finds the rim, but that's it. Rebound. The Eagles can't get a shot off before the half. Take a little break here. Come back and give you an update on second round playoffs. Football. Coming up next.
People usually ask me, what does it feel like to wear yee?
Feels a little bit like this!
And it feels a little like this.
Some great basketball action tonight. Currently 23-28, Tigers on top here on the Salado Eagles varsity boys home opener. Got some news on the football game. Rockport Fulton has tied up the Salado Eagles down in San Antonio. When I got this, there was about 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Guessing the second quarter has started by now. Tied up in second round playoff action down in San Antonio. But the guys come back with a win. I don't know if this, I collected a couple of gold footballs already. See if, I don't know if they get another one for this one or not, but I know state in sight for the guys, so they got to win this one first tonight. We come back, we'll have second half action. The boys' home opener on the hardwood here tonight, the Eagles Nest. Thanks for watching at SaladoEagles.com. Almost time for second half action inside Eagles Nest here tonight. Salado Eagles taking on the Rockdale Tigers tonight. 23-28. The Tigers are currently on top. About 2 minutes left before the second half gets kicked off here. If we get another report on the Eagles postseason football action in the second round of playoffs right now down at San Antonio. And currently it is tied up 7-7 against Rockport Fulton. Hoping for a win. Come back with maybe another one of those gold footballs. It'd be a lot of fun. It's really cool. All right, it is game number one, home game number one for first-year coach Jason Chanafel. His first year here at the Salado Eagles, anyway. Did a great job with the tennis team this year and is doing a great job already with these guys. They won their very first game, currently 1-0. Big win against Lago Vista on Tuesday night. Tonight, can they pull off a win? We're going to find out. Here coming up next. Second half action. Coming here in 1 minute.
People usually ask me, what does it feel like to wear yee?
Feels a little bit like this!
And it feels a little like this.
Thanks so much for hanging out. Listen, if you're watching on YouTube right now, and that's where you're seeing this game, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button, would you? That'd help us out a lot, and you'll never miss one of these if you're subscribed to us. If you're watching at SaladoEagles.com, know you can always come back there, and you can get all the games right there at SaladoEagles.com. You can watch them all. Everyone that we broadcast will all be right there on the website this season for free for you. All right, it's time. Second half. Eagles basketball on the hardwood tonight. Flipping ins. Griffin himself. Oh, pass gets stolen. DeAndre Stevens goes up for a two, misses. Rebound by the Tigers. Oh, but stolen away. Brennan Heber. Back over to Liam Wilcox. The Griffin self. Griffin over to Wilcox. Finds Brennan. We get a walk from Brennan Heber. Senior Luke Johnson.
He was dribbling the whole time, Rep. And then he jumps off. Literally, I got it. You want to watch it?
Luke Johnson, the senior, subbing in for Brennan Heber, the junior. Hear what some of the parents think behind me here tonight. That's all right. Sit this close. You let the ref get an earful, right? Tigers driving down. Pass out to DeAndre Stevens. Gets it tied up there by Wilcox. They're going to call a foul on him, I believe. They are. Number 10, Liam Wilcox with a foul.
Let's go, Jay.
Jaden Humphrey subbing in for Wilcox. Jaden, the freshman. Looking forward to seeing what he does here. Tigers driving. Pass on the inside by number 4 over to Josiah Smith. Tries twice to get it up, doesn't. Rebound by Luke Johnson. Luke driving it himself down the right side. Finds Self at the top. Self look for a pass, turned it over to DeAndre Stevens and lays it in for 2. Self with the ball at the top of the key. Passing over. Oh, calling a travel on Jaden Humphrey, the freshman. Turning the ball over to the Tigers. 23-30. Tigers on top with 6:34 in this period. Watts losing control of the ball. Recovered by Jaden Ramey.
Let's go.
The pass bounces off an Eagles player, keeping the ball with the Tigers. Out of bounds on the east end. Inbound to DeAndre Smith. Number 1, Jeremiah Watts. It's the pass, puts it up off the backboard, tries to get his own rebound. Does. Gets fouled. Or gets knocked out. Ball knocked out by number 13, Luke Johnson. The Tigers keep the ball with number 13, Luke Johnson for the Eagles, keeping the ball with the Tigers. Josiah Smith with his own 3 off the front of the rim, rebounded by the Tigers, and a layup from DeAndre Stevens for 2 more points. 23-32. Luke Johnson puts up a 3 off the rim. Bryson Byers with a rebound. Griffin Self, the ball at the top of the key, drives it in for himself, kicks out to number 5, Jaden Humphrey. Off the rim, rebounded by the Tigers. Number 11, Josiah Smith, passes over to Charles Murphy, puts it up for a 3 and a miss. Rebound by the Tigers underneath. A couple of layups that are missing, and rebounded by Bryson Byers. Coach wanting a foul, and he finally gets it. Got a discussion with the refs underneath the basket. This could get out of control pretty quickly. Clearing some stuff up with some refs. It's our score table, 5:27 left in this period. Eagles ball on the east end. Inbound to Griffin Self. Over to Wilcox. Wilcox inside to Joshua Riggs. Loses control out of bounds. Turns the ball over to the Tigers. 5:13 in this period. 23-32, Tigers on top. Watts passing out the right side, up for a 3, and only finds the rim. Rebound by the Eagles. Pass over to Griffin Self. Griffin over to Wilcox. Wilcox to Riggs. Riggs back to Self. Self looking for a lane at the top. Finds Wilcox. Wilcox driving down the middle of the key. Puts it up for a 2. Count it. And send him to the line. Sophomore Liam Wilcox goes to the line for the first time tonight. Freshman Riggs comes out. Sophomore Rose goes in. Liam, shot number 1, up and in. Makes it a 3-point play. 26-32. Tigers still on top. Full press here. Wilcox up against the Tigers, finding DeAndre Smith down low for a 3. Oh, but a nice rebound by Wilcox on the missed shot from DeAndre Stevens. Bryson Byers all alone on the inside, goes up for a 2 and gets the foul. Senior Bryson Byers goes to the line for the first time tonight. 4:22 left in period 3. 26-32. Bryson looking to make it 1 point higher, and he does. 27. Subs out and in for the Tigers. In between shots. Bryson putting up shot number 2. Does, and is good. 28-32. Eagles trailing. Ramey to watch, Watts back to Ramey. Ramey finds number 13, Kendrick Henderson down low, puts it up, passes over to Josiah Smith, and Josiah Smith puts it in. 4-2, 28-34. Tigers still on top. Self driving down the middle of the lane, kicks out to Rose. Over to Heber. Heber, the layup, and misses. Rebound by the Tigers, but step out of bounds. Ball stays with the Eagles. Oh, it should have been. And the ref. Something's going in. Ref corrects himself with a little help from Coach Shanafelt. Heber out, getting a little rest. Something's going in. Inbound by Liam Wilcox. Looks like the Tigers are going to do the same. Time to trade out some guys. Ball back in play. Rose down low, drives in between 2 guys, kicks back out to Smith. Smith up to the top of the key, finds Self back to Smith. To Rose for a 3, off the rim and rebounded by the Tigers. Double team down low. They pull off the press. And the Tigers go down the court. Ford by himself, up to the rim, up for the jumper, and misses. Does Ramey, rebounded by the Eagles. Wilcox picks it up the right side himself, a jumper, off the backboard, no good. Rebounded and tied up. Eagles and Tigers. Underneath the rim, ball goes to the Tigers. 3:16 left. Period number 3. Full press from the Eagles here. On a fast break from DeAndre Stevens. Finds Bryson Byers moving on that shot and gets the foul. DeAndre Stevens goes to the line. 3:06 in this period. First shot is up and in. Nothing but net on the first one. Second shot is up and in as well. Self over to Wilcox. Wilcox driving down the middle, at the top of the key anyway. Pass over to Bryson Byers. Byers finds Rose down low, puts up a shot, and it gets completely destroyed by number 10, DeAndre Stevens from the Tigers. Knocks it out of bounds, stops that play. Inbounded by the Eagles. Up for a 3, very nice. Liam Wilcox finds his shot. 3 more points, 31-36. Eagles still trailing. 2:36 left in the period. Ramey taking his time for the Tigers. Oh, nice double team. One taking the ball in on the hoop, misses. Does Jeremiah Watts. Rebounded by the Eagles. Smith. Oh, ball gets stolen. DeAndre Stevens takes it himself, lays it in for 2 more for the Tigers. Coach trying to get him to speed some things up. Play called, ready to roll. Griffin Self taking the ball right down the middle, kicks it out to Bryson Byers. We got a foul on number 4. Jalen Ramey for the Tigers. Trade a few players out are the Tigers. Eagles with the ball on the baseline. Inbounded by Rose. Rose into Wilcox. Wilcox up to Smith. Smith finds Rose for a 3. Off the rim. Rebounded by Bryson Byers. Up against 3 guys. Off the rim. Swirls around and he gets it. Counted for 2. Bryson Byers with 2 more points, 33-38. Eagles trail. Jalen Ramey drive it in, finds a guy down low, who gets smothered by Bryson Byers. Ball turned over. Liam Wilcox with it now. Passing over to Self. Self driving in himself. Back out to Smith for a 3. Finds the rim. Rebounded by Byers. Byers to Wilcox. Wilcox gets double teamed. Ball stolen by DeAndre Stevens. Taking the ball himself. Up to the rim. Lays it in. Gets 2 more points. Griffin Self taking his time. Directing traffic here over to Smith. Derek Smith passing back to Griffin Self. Foul on number 1, Jeremiah Watts. .42 seconds left in period number 3, 33-40. Tigers still on top. Griffin Self going to the line for the first time tonight. Shooting 2. First one is up and in. 34-40. Griffin's second shot is up and in. Not distracted one bit by the noise on the other side. Jalen Ramey for the Tigers. Driving himself on the right side. Getting triple teamed. Cannot find a guy to pass it off to. Finally finds Josiah Smith, who drives in for himself and lays it in for 2 more points for the Tigers. 22 seconds left in the period. Griffin Self driving down the middle himself. Kicks out to Wilcox, who can't control it. Turns it over to the Tigers. 13 seconds left in the third period. Hard-fought battle so far by both teams. Tigers on top 42-35. Tigers inbound. Looks like they're going to hold the ball maybe for the rest of this period. Nope. Number 4, Ramey pulls up and does a shot himself. Can't get it to fall. Eagles shoot at the buzzer, and it doesn't fall. That is the end of period number 3. 8 more minutes left in this game. 35-42. Tigers are on top. Got an update on the football game. I'll tell you next.
People usually ask me, what does it feel like to wear yee?
Feels a little bit like this!
And it feels a little like this.
Update on round 2 playoff game tonight. Salado up by 7 points. Salado 14, Rockport Fulton 7. 5:12 left in the second quarter. Probably, actually, when I got that, so probably pretty close to halftime, if not halftime already there in San Antonio. Cheering on all our Salado guys tonight playing football or basketball. First home game for the guys here playing basketball. The hardwood action happening right now. 1 more quarter. Let's start it right now and finish strong, Eagles. Wilcox with the ball up top, passing over to Rose. Rose back Yeah, looking for a pass. Finds Wilcox, who puts it up and lays it in for two. 37-42. Tigers still on top. Josiah Smith passing over to his right. Trying to get it back out, and he does. Finds number 10, DeAndre Stevens. Finds a guy on the far end. I can't see it. Number 1, Jeremiah Watts, who shoots a 3. No good, but they get the rebound. DeAndre Stevens shoots one himself. Cannot find it there either. Josiah Smith puts up 2 and can't get it to fall as well. Rebounded by the Eagles. Fantastic defensive stop there. Got a block on, who are they going to call it on? Got a block on the Tigers. 10. Number 10, DeAndre Stevens. Going to send Rose. Oh, they're not going to care that he was shooting. Okay. Well, Wilcox taking it out of bounds. Inbounding on the west end here. And he finds Bryson Byers down low, who puts it up, lays it in, and gets 2 more. 39-42. Eagles still trail. 6:54 in this period. In the game. Out of bounds. The Tigers pass, turning the ball over to the Eagles. This is 2 trips down the court. Now for the Tigers with 0 points. See if the Eagles can't keep this up. Inbounding to Liam Wilcox, the sophomore. It's Derek Smith, the senior. Wilcox at half court. Finds Smith on the right. Wilcox down to Heber. And a foul. They got a foul against Bryson Byers. 0, John Fuller. Wilcox will inbound, and he does to Heber. Heber over to Rose. Rose back to Heber. No, Rose to Wilcox. And ball goes out of bounds. Turnover to the Tigers. 6:22. Ramey directing traffic the east end of the court here. A pick set by number 11, Josiah Smith. Heber guarding there. Fuller up for a 3 that misses. Tie ball. That results in the Tigers keeping it. Great hustle by the senior Derek Smith. Inbounded. The Tigers. Oh, look for a pass down low and an interception from Derek Smith. Turning the ball back over to the Eagles. That's 3 trips now with 0 points for the Tigers. Wilcox had it knocked out by number 4, Jalen Ramey. Ball stays with the Eagles. Griffin Self checks back in. Wilcox out. 5:51 left in the period. Rose with the ball on the right side, up for a jumper. Nice touch, but it did not fall. Rebounded by the Tigers. Tigers pass down low and completely misses guy. There's 4 trips now with 0 points for the Tigers. Let's see if the Eagles can't keep this D up. 39-42. A lead is definitely within reach. Griffin finds Heber down low. Heber to Bryson Byers, misses, but Rose up for 2, lays it in, put 2 more on the board. 1 point away from tying this up. 41-42. Eagles still trail. Timeout. Tigers. Got to shout out a couple of guys tonight. Miles and Mason. These guys are, I would not be able to do this without them. Miles up top on the camera. Mason here keeping the score. Could not do it without these guys. You know a student that would like to get involved in the broadcast here? Hit me up on Instagram, Salado Eagles Sports. 5:15 left in the game. Tigers have the ball on the east end. Fantastic defense so far by the Eagles in the second half. Number 12 pulls up for a jumper and it misses. Rebound! Eagles! Griffin Self. But a full press from the Tigers right here. Finds Rose on the other side of the court. Rose goes in, passes it back out. A three, up and no good by Heber. Heber trying to go, oh, Griffin Self in there to tie it up and gets the ball himself. Bryson Byers driving in on the right, lays it in for two, and the lead for the Eagles with 4:33 left in the game. 43-42, Eagles back on top. Number 1 takes a jumper himself for the Tigers, misses, rebounded by Cole Rose, and a foul on number 12, Charles Murphy for the Tigers. Ball turned over to the Salado Eagles. 4:21 left in the game with the Eagles on top, 43-42. Sophomore Griffin Self. Taking the ball, passing to Smith. Smith back to Self. Over to Wilcox. Wilcox to Bryson Byers. Byers pulls to his right, passes to Rose. Rose over to Wilcox. Wilcox at the top. Thinks about a jumper, passes it down to Bryson Byers. Bryson over to Self. Self goes in for the shot, gets fouled by number 1, Jeremiah Watts. And Griffin Self goes to the line again. No. He was in the middle of a shot, but they're telling him he was going to go out. I know coach has had some issues with the ref all night. Oh, he was just, okay. Maybe, maybe not. I know they're clearing up some stuff on the court. Some sweat. It's gotten physical down low. Nobody's cleaning that up before Self goes to the line, but he should be. He was in the middle of shooting. I believe he saw it differently. Both refs, 2 refs agree. So the Eagles will take it out of bounds. Smith with the ball up top. Wilcox gets the pass. Passes it over to Griffin Self. Up for 3. Off the rim. Rebounded by the Tigers. Tigers driving down. DeAndre Stevens. Coach wants a charge. Drops it in for 2. Tigers take the lead once again. All right, Smith with the ball. Back out to Wilcox. In 4, 3. Sophomore Liam Wilcox puts the Eagles back on top. 46-44. 3:13 left in the game. Tigers with a 3 that misses. Rebounded underneath. Back up for 2. Tying up the game. 46 all. Ref calling a timeout. Player lost his glasses. Strap came loose. Timeout. And the Eagles have the ball at half court. Griffin Self over here on the left side, right in front of us. Driving up the right side himself. Out to Byers. Byers to Wilcox. Foul on number 1, Jeremiah Watts for the Tigers. I like animated refs. This one is one. 2:46 left in the game. Tied up. Subs in and out for the Tigers. Griffin Self, the sophomore, Back to the foul line for 2. Other side trying to make some noise. Griffin's first shot is up and in. One fouled out, shaking hands with the ref and leaves. Or shaking hands with the coach and leaves. And they're calling off that shot. Yeah, everybody's agreeing that this should count. Not sure who gave him the go-ahead. Definitely shouldn't pull that off the board, though, in my opinion. I am a homer, yes. I get that. 2:46, shot number 1 for Griffin Self. Up and in. So it doesn't matter. He gets the point anyway. 47-46. Eagles back on top. Shot number 2. Up and off the rim. Rebounded by Byers. Byers to Self. Self taking it himself. Over to Wilcox for a 3. It is up. Off the rim. But back in by Cole Rose, the sophomore. 49-46 Eagles. 2:28 left in this game. Travel. Tigers turn it over. Eagles with the ball. Self on the left side. Over to Wilcox. Wilcox driving the lane. Gets the ball knocked out and gets a foul. Who are they calling this one on? Number 4, Jalen Ramey for the Tigers. Sending sophomore Liam Wilcox to the line for 2. 2:14 left in the game. 49-46 Eagles. First shot off the rim. Second shot up. Nothing but net. Add one more to the board. 50-46. Eagles on top. Tigers driving down the court. Ramey keeping the ball himself. Passing it off to DeAndre Stevens. Over to number 11 for a jumper. Josiah Smith. Counted for 2. And a foul on Liam Wilcox. Will send Josiah Smith to the line for one more. Nope, it will not. He didn't do it in the shot. Okay. Tigers out of bounds. Fuller. Inbounding to Stevens. Stevens. Back over Fuller. Intercepted by the Eagles. And knocked out of bounds. Tigers with the inbound once again. They do to Stevens. Stevens, stripped by Wilcox, who gets the ball, yes. Hands off to Smith. Smith over to Rose. And fouled by number 10, DeAndre Stevens. So we'll send Cole Rose to the free throw line. 145. Eagles on top, 50-48. Shot one up, in and good. 51-48. Cole's second shot up, and good. 52-48. Eagles on top with 142 left in this game. The guy's home opener. Shot. Ramey's shot. Blocked. Ball out on the Eagles.
He was 5 feet from him, calling
timeout from the Tigers. Tense one. 1:36 left in the game. Salado Eagles on top.
People usually ask me, what does it feel like to wear yee?
Feels a little bit like this!
And it feels a little like this.
Got 1:36 left in this home opener for the guys. And they are on top. Inbound for the Tigers. Tigers going up for a jump shot. Swatted out of bounds by number 1, Derek Smith. Ball staying with the Tigers. Out of bounds. Tried to inbound it, but Smith got a hold of it. And sends the ball out of bounds once again.
Watch the push, ref. Watch the push. You didn't say that. Now you're giving a timeout?
The refs thought they called a timeout. He was just trying to call a play. Inbound to Tigers. 0, John Fuller. Passing it off to 11, Josiah Smith, up for a jumper, and knocks down 2. And the... No? Wave that one off? Okay. I'm okay with that. Oh, we got a walk from Derek Smith, though. Out of bounds underneath the basket for the Tigers. 1:15 left in this game. Couldn't keep the ball in play. Pass it over. Wilcox nearly knocks it out, though. Again, a jumper from number 10, DeAndre Stevens, is good. 52-50. Eagles still on top. 1:04 left. Self driving in on the lane. Self sends it over to Smith. Smith back out to Rose. Rose to Wilcox. Wilcox driving on the left side. Back out to Smith. Derek Smith with the ball. Looking for someone to pass to, finds Bryson Byers. Bryson driving down the lane, kicks it out to Rose. Rose back to Self. Self looking for a lane. Ball knocked away by the Tigers. Ball was tipped. Refs discussing, deciding who gets this possession. Where's my Jeopardy music when I need it? I think I have a clock here. Yeah, here we go. They've decided it is Eagles ball. Self getting a stretch while the refs decide, and they're still talking about it. Timeout. Seems better. Just call it timeout. 32 seconds left in the game. I had to take a double take. 32 seconds left in this game. 52-50. Salado. These names that I'm calling a lot of are not seniors. It's a lot of hope for this Salado Eagles team. Now, are calling plenty of seniors. Derek Smith, Bryson Byers, Liam Wilcox, Griffin Self, Cole Rose, all 3 sophomores. This guy's still got 2 more years after this. Be a fantastic Eagles squad as we progress through the years here. amping up this crowd, amping up this team for the final seconds, 32 of those seconds. The very first home game for this squad, very first home game for new coach Jason Shanafelt. Can he bring the W on his own hardwood? Bryson Byers driving on the right side, out to Rose. Rose to Wilcox. Wilcox has it up top. Wilcox finds Griffin Self. Traveling it inside himself, lays it in, and gets fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. 17 seconds left in the game.
They're literally trying that as a foul, but you guys don't know.
Sophomore Griffin Self headed to the line for 2 shots. Five fouls on Jalen Ramey. Good game, Jalen. And he'll go sit for the last 18 seconds. Shot number 1 coming from sophomore Griffin Self. It's up, and it's off the front of the rim. 52-50. Shot number 2 on the way. Shot number 2 is up, and it's in. 53-50, a 3-point game for the Eagles right now as the Tigers drive down the court. 15 on the west side. Foul. Oh. Thought he called a foul. Timeout. 11 seconds. Game. You're the DJ rocking. We will rock you. 11 seconds left in the home opener for the Salado Eagles. Tigers have the ball on the far side of the court. And we have another timeout, this time by the Tigers. Everybody's off for Thanksgiving. You're traveling for Thanksgiving. Pray you have safe travels next week. There is one game, 12:30, right here in the Eagles Nest on Monday. Your Lady Eagles will be playing, and we will be broadcasting the game. So be back here at SaladoEagles.com. If you can't be here in attendance, if you're traveling, you want to watch that game, you can do it. Big shout out to our title sponsor, the game of the week, Yee Apparel. Check out their holiday collection now at yee.com. This crowd is loud, and they are ready. Foul on senior Derek Smith. Jaden Humphrey will go in for him. Good job, bud. inbound by the Tigers. 8 seconds left in the game. Ball in the hands of DeAndre Stevens, goes up for three and misses. Ball tied up with 0.2 seconds left in the game. 0.2, not 2, 0.2 seconds left in this game. There it is. There it is. The home opener. A W for your Salado Eagles. 53-50. Next game streamed coming up Monday at 12:30. We'll go about 12:25. We'll be streaming the girls' game live on Monday. Thank you so much for checking out the game at SaladoEagles.com.